Yes, distinguished members of the jury, participants, and all those who've joined us virtually from across the nation. It is my honor as the Secretary of the Moot Society to welcome you to celebrate the culmination of the 10th edition of the National Law University Odisha, Bose and Mitra and Company International Maritime Arbitration Moot 2023, held from the 23rd of March to 26th of March 2023. Today is a day of immense pride and achievement for the Moot Society and for the university, as it successfully marks the conclusion of the decennial edition of the Bose and Mitra and Company International Maritime Arbitration Moot. I can say with conviction that we have outdone ourselves every year over the last decade, and the 10th edition has been one of the most successful editions of IMAM so far. Over the course of 4 days, we witnessed teams exhibiting their incredible legal acumen and mooting skills, which ultimately came down to the final rounds of the competition, wherein ILS Law College Pune competed against Dr. Ram Manohar Lohia National Law University, one of these teams which shall emerge victorious here. Regardless of the results, however, we congratulate all the teams for their persistent efforts. I'm sure the experience was a remarkable one for all of them. I'm honored to introduce the special guests for today's valedictory ceremony. Firstly, we have Justice Savitri Rathore as a guest today. Justice Rathore is a presiding judge at the Odisha High Court, and with her appointment is the third women judge of Odisha High Court. Honorable Justice Rathore has served as Justice Rathore has served as government counsel and a legal advisor to various government agencies prior to being elevated to the bench. She has presided over several important cases during her tenure as a judge and is known for her impartiality, integrity, and dedication to the law. We thank you, ma'am, for gracing us with your presence today. Moving on, I would like to introduce to you the other guest, Justice Mrungankar Sekhar Sahu. Justice Sahu is the presiding judge at Odisha High Court and has also previously served as the Advocate General for the state of Odisha, wherein he provided legal advice to the state government on various matters. He has also authored several articles on legal and social issues, which have been published in reputed journals. We thank you, sir, for gracing us with your presence today. Apologies, sir. I would now like to introduce to you Mr. Amitabh Majumdar, Managing Partner of Bose and Mitra and Company, one of the best firms for maritime law, admiralty law, and shipping law in India. Mr. Amitabh has been a source of inspiration through the years of hosting this moot, and through his support, this moot has become the premier maritime law arbitration moot in this country. We thank you, sir, for joining us today and for your continued support over the years to IMAM. I would also like to introduce Professor Andrew Tettenborn. Professor Tettenborn is the Chair in Law of Shipping and Trade at IISTS Swansea University. He is one of the drafters of the case study of this Moot's edition, and the teams were puzzled with the case study that he put forth. We thank you, sir, for joining us and being a part of this Moot. I would also like to introduce Senior Advocate Rahul Narichanya. Sir is a senior advocate in the Bombay High Court. Mr. Narichanya is one of the top lawyers of India with a specialty in maritime law, admiralty law, and shipping law. Sir, we are very grateful for you to being a part of this move, and it's an honor to have you with us today. With us today, we also have our beloved Vice Chancellor, ma'am, Professor Dr. Ved Kumari. Ma'am has contributed immensely to the field of law and specifically in the era of juvenile justice, criminal law, gender discrimination, and judicial training. Ma'am has guided us along the way, and without her, this event would not have been possible for sure. Thank you, ma'am. May I now request Vice Chancellor ma'am to kindly give the welcome address.
Honorable Justice Rathore, Justice Sahu, Mr. Amitabh Majumdar, Professor Andrew Tettenborn, sorry for this.
Yes.
Mr. Rahul, Mr. Joy that is sitting in the audience, other dignitaries, all the participating teams, the students, my colleagues. It's such a pleasure for me to be actually made it to this valedictory function. I was in Guwahati for the last 3 days and missed all the sessions, but the program got delayed. I'm here in time. So actually saw the last team and the finalist, one side of the finalist team to argue, and it was a pleasure to see that how rigorous the questioning was and how the judges were trying to get the best out of you, and you did very well. It's a pleasure to see this moot court competition, which is the 10th time. And I've been here now 2 years, but because COVID and all, we had it online and we didn't have the chance to actually meet in person and enjoy this. I'm very happy to be part of this event. And I thank the organizers. She did say that without me it's not possible. That's complete lie. I was not here and it was still possible, and it's always been possible without me. It is the students and their faculty, Ilakia and Nikita, who had been leading the society very efficiently. And the teamwork, especially after the COVID gap, the new bank which has come, they do not have the experience of organizing a physical event. So I'm quite sure that there might have been some positive, some mistakes on our part, but hope you will ignore that and you will enjoy the best part of being here. Odisha is still not very warm, so it's a good weather to be here also. But if you come next time, sir, you should come in February. It's even better weather than this. And I welcome each one of you, and I know that everybody is now waiting for the results, and therefore no more time for all these niceties of conversations. So all the best to, and also certainly I congratulate each one of the participating team. I have always emphasized that moot courts are not about winning or losing. To some extent, they are also there, but that's not the primary learning from here. Your interaction with the other teams, your networking, you knowing that what the others are, what the level the others are up, where we have to cope up. The fact that you made it to this competition itself is a winning situation itself. I'm quite sure that there are more chances to do better. So all the best, and let the results be announced soon.
Thank you, ma'am. On behalf of the entire team of IMAM, I think it's imperative that we thank you for being there. I would now like to request Senior Advocate Rahul Nareshanya to kindly share his thoughts on the event.
First of all, congratulations to both teams for getting to the final. The problem was very complex, so I really appreciate the team answering the challenging question that was presented at you. As practitioners, with so many years' experience, we ourselves were grappling with so many issues. And before the final round began, we were discussing it privately amongst ourselves. And Professor Tettenborn, who has been a part of preparing this, shed a lot of light on so many aspects of the law. And as they say, we are learning something each day. And even though I have put in almost 35 years at the bar, I've also learned a lot today. And I have learned something from you as well, because you've done so much research, and I have learned so much from you. So, you never stop learning, you always learn. So, congratulations to both of you. Unfortunately, only one team can win. And the team that hasn't won shouldn't be disheartened. You put your best foot forward, you worked hard. So, don't be disheartened. Better luck next time. To the winning team, my congratulations. And I'm very happy that I was involved in this competition as a judge for the final round, and I'd like to thank the organizers for inviting me. It's been an honor, it's been a privilege. I was looking forward to coming here from Bombay. I woke up early in the morning and I took the flight, and I'm definitely going to go back with some wonderful memories of this event. Thank you very much.
It was indeed an honor to have you in the final bench. Now I would like to request Professor Andrew Dettenborn to kindly share his thoughts. To kindly share your thoughts about the event.
Does this work? Yes, it does, right. I just had a few words about, for you generally, I think one or two of us may have provided some written comments, which will probably sort of find their way to you very, very privately later. I think there are 4 points to be made here, actually. You're all very good, and congratulations to everybody. 4 tips. 1, if you're doing this sort of moot, one of the best ways to get off on a good foot is to start with something seriously memorable. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a case of a buyer of steel who is trying to get out of accepting a perfectly good bill of lading for reasons which are still entirely not apparent to us. By saying that, you have said something memorable. You have also, with a bit of luck, poisoned our minds against the other side, which is, of course, part of the art of advocacy. Secondly, whenever you get a moot problem like this, think of your 2 or 3 best points and make them shortly, briefly, and punctually. It's much better to do 2 or 3 points brilliantly than 4 or 5 and have to look at your watch, or in this case, that screen, and the sort of blue line gently sort of moving towards 0 and thinking, am I going to have to ask for an extension or not? So fewer points and more punctually, I think, normally does it. Know the law backwards, not for the purpose of explaining it to the arbitrators, but of answering stupid questions from people like me, so that you can come back with something that can floor us. And just one other thing, when it comes to sort of generally putting a case, you all said, I think, or it's our view, or whatever. My clients say, or we say, or it is our position, makes it sound far more robust. Those were the only 4 comments I had to make, and the fact that there were so few is a mark of how good you all were. Congratulations to all 4 of you.
Thank you, sir. I now request Mr. Amitava Majumdar to share his thoughts on the event and the final answer.
Thank you, everyone. I think no one goes back a loser. Everyone is a winner here. It's fabulous that turnout, the level of, I've had my whole office more or less judging all of you for the last 3 days, and I've been getting feedback from them. This is a fabulous opportunity for us and for you. I keep telling people that shipping is a big field and there's much to do there, especially now with the new Admiralty Act which is coming. Each state has its own shipping growth which will take place. Every high court has its jurisdiction. It's no longer limited to lawyers from 1 or 2 states, and we need that infrastructure. You are the future. We are the present, but you're the future, and law needs to develop. And it is through you being interested in this field that you will be able to develop this field of law and make India in the front runners of the shipping litigation. And I think seeing you guys move today has certainly made me think that there is so much potential. And I'm very grateful to National Law School for having this moot on shipping. I hope to continue my relationship and grow this further. And I would like to thank Joy and Rahul for coming and making the time. I'd like to thank Mr. Tettenbaum to fly down from England for a one-day trip to be here. And I would like to thank very much both Justice Rato and Justice Sahu for being here till so late. I think it's immense. It shows that how important this field is and your support to this field and for the young students. But congratulations, every one of you, and thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I now request Justice Mruganka Sekar Sabu to share his thoughts on the event.
It's indeed a privilege to be amongst these distinguished members of this arbitration moot. I'm grateful to the Law University. First of all, being a student of law, the best part is that you keep learning, and I always hope that all the students present here, they keep learning. And as far as the participants are concerned, absolutely, I would only repeat that there is nothing to lose here. Nothing to lose here. All the participants, in fact, we saw only 4 of them, and all those who have participated, it's a great learning process, and you have made it here. And as told by the professor, there is hardly anything that can be said regarding improvement and all that, apart from those 4 points. And indeed, it was a problem where both the esteemed, experienced lawyers, we had to grapple with the problem. In fact, we didn't have many answers to so many things. And one suggestion, yes, always make the first submission on the best point you have. That's a suggestion. And once again, congratulations.
And now I would like to request Honorable Justice Savitri Rathore to kindly share her thoughts.
Good evening, everybody. First of all, I would thank the organizers for inviting me here today, because as Justice Sabu said, we learn every day. And I must confess before you that I knew very little of maritime law, forget about maritime insurance law. And today I have learned a lot. In fact, I'm taking back your memorials home so that I can go through it and enrich my knowledge. And as I was telling everybody here, when I did my first moot court, that was 32 years back, long ago, you can see in the dark ages, I didn't even know what an AIR was. So whenever I come to judge a moot court competition, I'm impressed by the performance, the depth of knowledge, the research they do, and the tenacity with which they answer questions. It's very impressive. And as Justice Sahu said today, it is not that the first 2 teams are the best. It is depends on who performed best on that day. So congratulations to all the participants, and I wish you all the best. And it has been an experience for meeting all these people, especially Professor Tettenborn. And that problem was difficult for us to understand. But after discussing with everybody here, I realized what it was and how difficult it was for the participants to feel and fend off our questions. So best of luck. Wishing you all the best. Good night too.
Thank you, ma'am. I would like to thank all the judges of the final round, as well as the judges who have taken out their time to judge the rounds over the course of the 3 days. With this, we finally come to the much-awaited time of the ceremony, that is the prize distribution. Firstly, for the award of the Best Oralist, I request Ms. Ilakya, the Faculty Advisor of the Moot Society, to kindly announce the same. And I also request Senior Advocate Rahul Narechania to kindly hand over the trophy and the cash prize to the winner.
Okay, so the best oralist is Nachiket Kulkarni from IMAM Law College.
Congratulations. Moving forth for the award of the Best Written Submissions, I request Ms. Nikita, the Faculty Advisor of the Moot Society, to kindly announce the same. And may I also request Professor Andrew Tettenborn to kindly hand over the trophy and the cash prize to the winner.
So the best memorial goes again to ILS Law College.
I also have to hand out 3 certificates. I'm not sure if you each have a black ones. But you can always change them over later.
Congratulations, team. And now for the moment that both the teams and everyone in this room has been waiting for. For the announcement of the winner, I request our Vice Chancellor Ma'am to kindly come and announce the same. May I also request Justice Ratho and Justice Sahu to hand over the trophy to the winning team. Additionally, we also have a token from Bose Mitra and Company, and I request Mr. Amitabh to kindly hand over the same to the team.
Should I announce the winner without hello? Yes to no? Yes. Otherwise I can tell you stories. Do you want stories or want results? Chalo, results. Winner. Dr. Ram Manohar Loya. So ILS Pune has made a hat trick. Congratulations. How does the mathematics work here? 3 prizes and 1 prize. Which is better? That should not be your reason. 3, of course. Which is 1 is better? No, if it was winner plus 2, then it's different. But otherwise, this is something better, na? So 3 out of 4.
You are 2 winners. Apart from this.
But 3 out of 4. I was looking at your faces.
Firstly, Bose Mitra and Company as our title sponsor, the Institute of International Shipping and Trading Law Swansea University as strategic partner, Asian Institute of Alternate Dispute Resolution as a resource partner, Informa Law as our knowledge partner, and SEC Online and EDC Publishing Private Limited as our exclusive media partner. I now request Parth Agarwal, the convener of the Moot Society, to give the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Krishna. Good evening and very warm welcome to everyone. I am Parth Agarwal, convener of the Moot Society, National Law University, Odisha. The last 4 days had witnessed one of the most rigorous rounds and intense competition, where the participants showcased the finest advocacy skills before the esteemed panel of judges. Many months ago, I recall approaching Bose Mitra and Company regarding the 10th edition of IMAM and the professors of Swansea University to draft the case study for us. The ship of 10th IMAM, which set sail way back in 2022, has now reached a safe harbor. Today, in its 10th edition, I am proud to say that through its journey in the last 9 years, this moot has taken its position among the premier maritime law moot court competitions across the world and has constantly been able to deliver on its promise and making mooting an intellectually stimulating exercise. The milestone of 10 years could not have been achieved without the constant support of our title sponsor, Bose Mitra and Company, under the able leadership of Mr. Amitabh. It is always a pleasure to be associated with you, sir. Your support had always kept us motivated to make this moot bigger with each edition. I would also like to thank the Institute of International Shipping and Trade Law, Swansea University, for a wonderfully drafted case study. The 10th edition of IMAM is dearer to us, not only for it being the 10th edition, but also because it is the first physical edition since the pandemic. We had concluded the past 3 editions of Moot virtually. This transition to physical Moot would not have been possible without our harbingers, Professor Ved Kumari, Vice Chancellor NLUO, and Professor Rangin Tripathi, Registrar NLUO. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank our faculty advisors, Ms. Irakia and Ms. Nikita Joshi, for being the navigator of this ship of IMAM and leading it to the safe harbor with their support and guidance throughout the voyage. Our team is only as good as its weakest member, and if the last 4 days were any evidence, I am proud to say that there were none. To all the members of the Moot Society and volunteers of the core committee, who left no stone unturned to make this event a grand success. I am proud to have such an incredible crew. I thank you all for making this event happen. Thank you, Honorable Justice Savitri Rato and Honorable Justice M.S. Rao, for taking out time from your schedule and gracing the event with your presence.
And that was a very short notice.
Thank you, Professor N.U. Chedingbon, for flying down to Cuttack, Odisha, and giving us an opportunity to host you here at National Law University, Odisha. Thank you, Mr. Rahul Nareshania, for judging the final rounds and your kind words for the participants. I also thank Mr. Joy Thurtil and Mr. Sanjeev Nirvani and all the judges who have taken time out for their busy schedule to judge the panel, to judge the rounds of this moot. I would like to extend my warmest gratitude to the participants who have been part of this competition. Although there is only one winner, all the teams brought something unique and remarkable to this competition. We hope that feeling attitude that we saw in each and every participant will continue even after the conclusion of the competition. On behalf of the organizing committee, I hope you had a pleasant learning experience. Thank you one and all. I apologize for the delays, and it was a pleasure to host you and to be the part of this endeavor. Thank you.
Thank you, Parth. With this, Team IMAM 2023 is officially signing off. I request the judges and the winners and the runners-up to kindly stay back for a photo, and also the members of the Moot Society. Thank you.